Hey folks, had to make this quick FOMO3D review for you guys. Insanely cool new project, and if you aren't already on board, then you guys are definitely missing out. I've made 3.5 Ethereum in about 3 days. So what is that? That's about $1,500, so about $500 a day, and yeah, that's just absolutely crazy. So anyway, you've probably already heard the rumblings, you're definitely going to want to get involved. Get in on this ASAP, and I apologize for being lazy and not making this video sooner. But it's only been out for about three or 4 days, 3.5 days, something like that. So let's jump in here and let me show you how it works. So FOMO3D, what is it? Well, it's a decentralized application, a DAPP. So it's an Ethereum smart contract made by Team Just. The guys that brought us Proof of Weekends 3D. And man, you guys know, if you've been following me, I loved P3D. I was one of the top 10 token holders there. Made about $65,000 in 2.5, 3 weeks, somewhere between 2 to 3 weeks. And that was before the Clone Wars kicked in, and all the different scammers started copying and creating their own versions and fragmenting the community. And this is quite a bit different. So how is it different? Okay. Well, it's absolutely genius. But FOMO3D is a lottery game, and as you can see, someone's popping up here and buying keys already. Anyway, it's a lottery game where we, as the players, we buy these digital keys, and every purchase results with a certain amount going into the prize pool and a certain percentage being paid out to the key holders. So those are your dividends. Or divvies, that we like to call them. So how do you win the prize pool? Well, there's a countdown timer. You can see that right here. Every time someone purchases a key with Ethereum, a certain amount goes into the prize pool, a certain percentage gets paid out to the key holders, and when the clock reaches 0, whoever bought the last key wins half of the pot. Okay, the current pot is 350 Ethereum, $147,000. So you're looking at about $73,000 right now if you are the lucky winner. And this is just, again, after only 3 days. So the last key purchased gets half of the pot, but the rest of the Ethereum gets paid out to the token holders, or not to the token holders, to the key holders. There are no tokens per se. Excuse me. There are no token holders per se. So also a portion of that does get reserved to start the next game, to kind of seed it, to get the next game off to a good start. Okay, so easy enough, but here's the twist. Every key purchased puts 30 seconds back onto the clock. Okay, up to the maximum there of 24 hours. And if you've seen the penny auction sites like Deal Dash or Quibids, or there's a ton of them. So it's similar to those, but every key purchased increases the cost of the next key very slightly, very similar to the old P3D game. Now, when I get started, I think the token price was around 23 and change, 24 cents, and right now it's like 27 cents. Probably would be a little bit more than that, but Ethereum's price took a hit too, and this is all based on Ethereum. So let's click over to purchase. So yeah, so right now, a one key costs 0.000666712. All right. So as keys are purchased, players are getting a stream of passive income from the game. Like I said, I've made 3.5 Ethereum and 2.8. Wow, actually, okay, so just since I started making this video, okay, so 3.4, 3.5, I made 3.5 Ethereum total is what this shows here, but what it doesn't show is I already spent 0.2 Ethereum out of my dividends, reinvested those back into the game. So 3.7. And again, and that 2.8, actually three Ethereum of that was from dividends, totally, completely passive. So there's a few cool game mechanics that we should highlight. So each time you purchase, each time you make a purchase, you select a team: snack, whale, bull, or bear, and each one of those teams changes. I mean, you can always change back and forth between them, but each one of those determines how how the Ethereum from your purchase will be divided, and it also has an impact on how the prize pool gets paid out. So, and that if you're the winner, if your key was the winner and you purchased it on Team Snack, then it gets paid out a certain way. Choose one of the other teams, it gets paid out differently. So let me show you that. Let me bring over this Excel doc right here. Okay. So if you make a purchase on Team Snack, let's focus on these lines, these numbers right here. These numbers total 86%. Okay, so 86%. So if you purchase a key on Team Snack, then 20% of your purchase goes into the pot. 56% gets paid out to dividends to all of the P3D holders. So if you own, hypothetically, if you own 1% of all the keys in existence, you would get 1% of the dividends. And then 10% gets paid back out over to the original game, the P3D, to those token holders. Why do we want funds going to P3D? It's, I mean, if you're not invested in P3D, then you really don't. But it's the P3D designers' second game, so they chose to integrate P3D into it. But if you have the option to not allow that. So if you invested as a bear, then 43% would go into the pot. 43% would be given out to F3D in the form of dividends, and 0% would go to P3D holders. And then bull and whale, they're both varying options between those. And so let's look at what percent goes into the pot. 20%, 20, 35, 50, or 43. This is the total amount to date of, you can see 983 ETH have been purchased on Team Snek, 358 has been purchased on Team Bull, 16 on Whale, 44 on Bear. That's a total of 1,401 Ethereum. It's probably outdated just in the last half hour, but this shows the amount that each of those teams have contributed to the pot. This is the total pot. 349 Ethereum now is in the pot. 48% is going to go to the winner. 2% of the pot gets to go back out to the developers. Okay, so the winner right now is going to be receiving 71,000, and as we said before, that's already increased to about 73,500 in just the last few minutes. Okay, so we've got 86% that is split out in some way, shape, or form. 10% goes to the person that referred the player. 1% goes to the airdrop side pot, 2% to the developer community, and 1% seeds the quick game, or seeds the next game, which will be the quick game. This is the long game, or the slow game. After everything, out of the remaining pot, 50% is left over. The team that the winning player selected will determine how the remaining 50% of the pot is distributed. Whether that's 10% to the next round, 20% to token holder or key holders, and 20% to P3D holders, or 10, 30, 10, 25, 15, 10, or 25, 25, 0. So the net effect of that, I've just got this, I did a little math just to show that if you pick Team Snack, if the winner picks Team Snack, then 2% of the total amount invested is going to go to seeding the next round, 4% to the key holders, 4% to P3D holders. Of those, the best scenario for me would be for the vast majority of people to join in on Team Snack, and then for Team Bear to win. That would pay out the most to me as a F3D only player. I'm not invested anymore in P3D. I cashed out of that a long time ago, and maybe getting back into that. We'll have to see. In fact, I'll put that link in the description below too. But so anyway, what else? You can get a vanity URL. It costs about $4, but you can choose a name. You can have as many vanity URLs as you'd like. This is basically your referral link. So you have to pay the $4 or point. Let's see, how much is it again? I think it's 0.01 Ethereum. These are the rules. But for 0.01 Ethereum, so $4.60, $4.20, whatever that ends up being. That goes to support the developers who made this awesome game. Okay. Let's go back. FOMO3D. Okay, I'm not winning. Okay, so the benefit of having the vanity URL is you can refer friends and obviously other people to the game, earn some extra money. I have not used that yet. You can see in the vault that my bad advice, referral fees are 0 as of this time. This is my first video, so I'll be keeping you guys up to speed on my progress, what's going on, and if you want to join, I'd consider it an honor if you used my link, but no pressure. If you think if you think that the content that I've provided is of value, then absolutely, I'd love it and appreciate it if you used my link. But unlike in P3D, your referral link, they had to click on your link every time that they made a purchase in order for you to get credit for it. In FOMO3D, your referral ID is actually coded into their, like, connected to their wallet address. So anything that they do in the future, you will also earn a small referral fee for. Oh yeah, buying keys also gives you a chance to win the airdrop. Right now there's a 3.8% chance, and this goes up every time another purchase is made that doesn't hit the airdrop. But if you purchase a minimum of 0.1 Ethereum in keys, you have a 3.8% chance of getting the airdrop pot. Now, it usually doesn't get up much higher than 4% before somebody hits it, but an extra half an Ethereum. It's definitely not. You don't want to play the game just for that chance, because that's terrible odds. But it's just an added little benefit. Kind of cool if you do actually end up getting it. You're going to need MetaMask or the Brave browser, or if you're playing from your phone, you're going to need something like the Trust Wallet. Those provide the easiest ways to interface with the smart contract directly from the website. In fact, let's go ahead and show you. Let's go ahead and make a purchase. I think 0.1 Ethereum is about 180 keys, thereabouts, roughly. Yeah, 1.2. Okay, 0.12. So I'm going to click on Send Ethereum, and it's going to bring up my MetaMask. Okay. So if you want it to happen faster, you can always increase the gas price. Yeah, okay, let's make it 15. I just want to get it in there and get it done. I would love to, but I can't because I don't have the Ethereum in this wallet anymore. Okay, so let's cancel this. Okay, since there's not enough funds in my MetaMask wallet, I'm going to make a purchase directly from the vault. 180, going to use the vault. Okay, since I'm not in a hurry, I'm just going to use the standard gas price. I'm going to click Submit. Okay, the game that's active right now is the long version, and once this round is over, they're going to introduce the quick version of the game. I don't really know the details of that, and how long, what the maximum time is going to be. Hopefully it'll be something like 30 minutes or something, but still should continue on for a long time. I don't see any sign of this slowing down for quite a while, which which means that there's a big incentive to have a lot of dividends created inside of the game. So the people who get involved sooner or earlier will definitely have more of an opportunity to earn dividends, unless there's something that I missed in the coding that scales the dividend distribution. But as it stands right now, I think getting in sooner rather than later is probably the best bet. Obviously, there's no telling how long. If the game were to end right at this second, then I would earn about 0.69, and of course I can withdraw my 2.8 at any time. But I've deposited a total of about 11, 12 Ethereum, somewhere in that neighborhood. And actually, let me show you that too, real quick. Okay, so this is the total amount. Let's go ahead and add the 0.1 that I just spent. So I've had a total of almost exactly 12 Ethereum invested, and as I document, I come in every once in a while and I check, the status of the account, and then I document it just to see what kind of income I'm making. And I was happy with these totals when it was $5, $8, $9. This is per hour. And let's go in and check what the numbers are right now. Today it's now 7, 12, 18, and the time is 18 or 8 o'clock. So that is 20, 16, and my total. Let's slide this off the screen here real quick. I'll add the total of the game, but at exit is 0.6968. My total does 2.8152. 0 referrals. And that math, my friends, means that in the last 2 hours, I've made $32 an hour. Not shabby for sitting here chatting with you guys. Love it. And that's 350.66. We'll go ahead and update. Okay. This shows a negative total because I actually took $87 and 0.2 and reinvested it. So and that 0.1 that I just pulled invested is going to come off anytime here as soon as that transaction clears the blockchain. Okay, but still $32 an hour. 24/7 income. Love it. Okay, so what else do we have? The design of the site and the language, continues to be there. Comical, tongue-in-cheek, fashion, very colorful as well. I really like the lightness that brings. Why be so serious all the time? Yeah, embrace the hype. And there's a very detailed explanation. Up here you can go to the wiki, and I'll pull that up. So lots of detailed information here on the wiki. And if you understand Solidity, you can also go to the contract. I'll put all these links in the description below as well, so you can read the contract and audit it for yourself. And you can get MetaMask, for your Chrome as a Chrome extension, or for Firefox, or you can get the Brave browser. You can do that at MetaMask.io. If you want to get the Trust Wallet, if you're going to do this from your phone, just go to trustwalletapp.com. You can download for your phone there. And then lastly, again, there's a really strong community that surrounds the game. If you click on community, it'll take you over to the Discord app, where you can see there's just a lot of chat going on, and a bunch of good folks there that help answer any type of questions that you might have. There's also, I'm missing something here. There's the shill kit, advice kit. There we go. So the advice kit, the shill kit, gives you all kinds of images and little sayings and things that you can use to advertise the game and include your link. And so that's pretty much it, guys. So hopefully I answered more questions than I created, and hope to see you guys on the inside in the Discord group. And if you have any questions, again, just leave them in the comments below. I'll be sure to reply to it. And then, yeah, if you want to get started, use the link. And I'll be back in another couple days with an update on how things are going. All right, take care. Have fun.